Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to skip a long intro because we have a super long day. We're going to get ready together, go to work, go to the gym, come home and make a super delicious dinner. If you're new here, my name is Lauren Nicholson. I love to do all things homemaking and I'd love it if you would subscribe. If you're returning, it is so great to see you. Okay, let's jump into this beautiful day. I don't know about you, but during the winter, my skin feels so dry and dull, and I always try to find new ways to brighten it up. And I've been using Typology for a while. I've shared it on my channel, but they sent me the most amazing glow up kit. I cannot wait to tell you guys. If you're not familiar with Typology, it's a French skincare brand created in Paris. They are the top selling brand in France for online skincare, but are still under the radar in the US. Typology investigates the right actives for your skin and formulates targeted products. With everything made in France, they comply with the most strict and stringent European regulations for cosmetics, which already ban over 1,300 ingredients that are allowed in the US. They are simple, minimal, and super effective. Today's products I'm going to share with you are their glow routine. They reveal a glowing complexion with 4 steps, and it starts with a scrub, then a mask, a serum, and an illuminating concentrate, which is by far my new favorite toy to use on my face. It is vegan and all made in France. The routine includes the Radiant Face Scrub with rosehip oil. It exfoliates the skin, unclogging pores and refining textures. The next is a Radiant Mask with yellow clay and organic turmeric, which is concentrated in active antioxidants to restore the radiance of your complexion. After about 10 minutes, your skin texture is refined and your complexion is more luminous. Then there's the Radiant Serum with 11% vitamin C. It illuminates dull, tired skin with a serum rich in antioxidants, and it promotes radiance. I love this. It is so perfect. I used to use their olive oil one, which I still kind of do. But this one is amazing, especially if you have dull skin like I do in the winter. And the last thing I do is the glow drops. These are insane. I love them. It's 5% vitamin C and aloe vera. It's enriched with antioxidant vitamin C and soothing aloe vera. This illuminating concentrate delivers radiance right to your complexion that anyone can see. It is so beautiful. You guys are absolutely going to love it. If you guys want to join me and glow up, use the links in my description box and join me and grab their glow kit. It is so good. You guys are going to absolutely love it. And thank you to Typology for sponsoring today's video, but also creating products that I love and use every single day. Okay guys, let's jump into this day. After my morning glow up, I like to get my makeup put on. I use about 5 different products every day. I start with my concealer. I usually do under my eyes and in kind of the cheek area just to create a slight contour. I don't use a whole bunch, but I am about to turn 40, so you know I gotta use enough to cover up all the stuff. And then after that, I like to use Smashbox makes a 24-hour always on foundation. I like to just put in the areas where I wasn't using any concealer. I will link the exact ones that I use down below if you guys are interested. Once that's done, I have to draw on my eyebrows because I overwaxed them when I was a kid, and I even shaved them at one point, but it was the 80s, so what can I do? After that, I'll put a tiny bit of some eyeshadow on, and then I'll do a little bit of mascara. I have been trying a bunch of different mascaras, but if you have one that like really works, I keep seeing Thrive Cosmetic on my channel, or not my channel, but my Instagram. It says that it makes your eyelashes like super long, and I don't do fake eyelashes. Well, I do the tape on ones that I love at Amy June, but other than that, I don't like go and get the permanent ones or whatever. But if you guys have one you love, let me know. And the last thing I like to do is add just a little kiss of sun on my cheeks. That vitamin C illuminator from Typology makes my skin glow perfectly, so I can use a matte finish bronzer, and it's just really easy. The last little touch I always do is add just a tiny bit of white illuminated eyeshadow in the peaks of my eyebrows. I just kind of think that it makes a nice little bright standout, especially if you're like me and you're exhausted all the time. It really does pull your makeup together. The last thing I do before I get dressed is curl my hair, and sometimes I'll put it up, sometimes I'll have it down, but the last thing I like to do is just get my hair done. Then I'm going to get dressed. My camera died right when I was curling my hair, so unfortunately I didn't get to show you my outfit of the day, but I always post it on Instagram if you're ever curious what I wear to work. And I go to work 5 days a week, and let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so I just got to work. I feel like I haven't shown you guys the view here, but this is what it looks like in the winter. All the leaves fall off the vines and they go to sleep until the spring. I don't know if you can tell how fast those are moving, but there's a big storm coming. That's Sonoma over there. And there's a big storm coming today around 12. The grounds are happy. These are pretty much evergreen plants. The olives were just harvested, and most of the leaves on all of these trees have fallen off. We had a couple windstorms, and just like that, they all go. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Aren't the hills so pretty over there? You can see the sun is still blessing those mountains like that over there. Oh, but it's about to change. Right after work, I always head to the gym, get a good hour-long workout before I head home and get in my cozies and start dinner. Just got home. I had a little couple crafts for the kids that I had dropped off. Look at Enzo. Hello. Say hi. Let's go get our cozies on. And I know we were working on the new sink. Oh my God, I have to put all that away. But the sink is being put in. I just went with a floating one, and then down here they're gonna put some pretty lights, so it kind of like has a soft light at night. And then the new toilet came and is installed. It's so warm and cozy. Here's the top. I went with just a white. I just felt like the white with the darkness of that would be kind of nice. What else? I have so much to put on. All right, I'm gonna put some sweatpants on, and then we're gonna go make dinner. Oh, this is all a mess. Okay, I just have sweatpants on and fuzzy socks because it's freezing. Let's go turn the heater on. Ooh, and I also got this mirror that lights up from the back as well. I didn't want it to be too bright in here, but I feel like these two are a little awkward, but I think once the mirror goes in and this becomes a defined space, it'll make so much more sense. But like there was no way I was gonna make that like a tiny shower. So yeah, actually I need this. This is really pretty. Okay. Tonight for dinner, I wanted to do a little surf and turf, but really healthy. So I went to the store, I picked up a little steak, I got some shrimp, and I am gonna get cooking. Enzo has been all over me this evening. I had to tell her stop jumping up onto the counter because she has a real problem. To get started, I'm going to take the dino kale and I'm gonna de-rib those. I like to chop them up really small because they're easier to eat that way. And we're just gonna let that soak for a while. You'll always be super impressed to see the amount of dirt and stuff that comes off your vegetables. So I highly recommend, if you can, definitely wash them because it's always really interesting to see what comes off. Next, I am going to wash my shrimp. I have a very, very strange allergy that if you don't pre-wash shrimp, I get an allergic reaction. All of their shrimp is fine. Don't know why it is that way, but if I wash it, I have no problem. So we're definitely going to wash these babies before we get cooking. Tonight, I decided to do a lemon butter with some garlic for the sauce, and it's very easy to make. In a pan, we're just going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to add in the shrimp, cook it on both sides, takes about 3 minutes. I did decide to start the steak in the cast iron skillet, and my husband came in and said he'd be willing to go out in the rain and grill it. So, I took advantage of that because it's so much better on the grill. Then for my shrimp, all I'm going to do here is just add a little bit of garlic in there. I actually added garlic because I didn't feel like chopping it up. It's been a really long day. And I also add a little bit of garlic salt, let that cook down. And then you're going to add another pad of butter, some lemon juice of half a lemon, and then I use about 1/4 cup of some chicken stock or vegetable stock, whatever you have, and let that just sit until it's done. Then we're going to top it with some fresh parsley and set it aside. After you're done cleaning and chopping up your dino kale, we're going to make a little fun topping. This is very good. Add about 1 tablespoon of butter to a cast iron skillet and about 1 cup of panko. I'm going to add a little garlic salt to that, and we're just going to fry this on a very low heat. Just keep moving it around until it's nice and golden brown. Next, we're going to make our dressing. This is super easy. We're just going to be adding the juice of a half of a lemon to our dino kale. Then I'm going to be using my favorite Enzo spicy olive oil. This is probably my favorite thing right now. I will link Enzo's oils down below because they're so good. And then I'm going to be adding some Parmesan cheese. You can add salt to this too if you'd like, but I always find that the Parmesan cheese always gives it enough. You don't need much more than that. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of lemon zest on top, and we're going to mix that up and set it aside. To plate our dinner, I like to start with the salad. Since the steak is really hot, I thought I would go ahead and cut that first. My husband's steak is very rare. Is that too rare for you? Tell me in the comments down below. It is for me, but he likes it. So we're going to chop that up. Then I'm going to put a big bed of that kale salad on a plate, and I'm going to top that with all of those crunchy panko breadcrumbs we made. This is so good. You guys could eat that just by itself. Then we're going to add the turf and the surf. This is a super easy recipe. I'll also show you at the end of this video how I make the same dinner for my kids, but just make it kid-proof. This is really easy. You probably don't even need a recipe for this, but I will link one down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and enjoy all of the Christmas decorating we have this year. For me, dinner time is a great time to sit around the table, talk to the kids about their day, what was going on in school, and I always find that if you aren't somebody who already has dinner time with your family, try it for a couple weeks and see how it changes things, because I always find that that's where the kids spill all the juicy stuff that's going on in their life, and it helps me better support them as a parent. Whoever cooks doesn't have to clean, so tonight my husband's on cleaning duty and I'm on homework duty. Okay guys, time to be with the kids. I'll see you in the next video real soon. Don't forget to check out the glow up kit by Typology. You will not regret it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.